It's a shooter. I've seen people play that. It's interesting. It's boring. So one person say it's interesting. One person says it's boring. Russian shooter. Um, I just want to stream today. But don't watch it. Play it. Honestly, it's so boring to watch. Okay, gotcha. Crouch walking through the dark. Camping. Okay, so it's boring to watch, but it's fun to play. Okay, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. Because the spiders get everywhere. I mean, yeah, but I don't want to know about these spiders. Debating on if I want to make food or just say F it and deal with hunger. No, no, no. Definitely make something for you to eat. Don't go to sleep hungry, Danny. That's terrible. Um Hey, is this like that's it? We're gonna just all the whole thing is just via dad book now. At least make yourself like a little sandwich or something, something easy. Just get like a piece of bread and like put something on it and just eat that at least. Um, Snaky, take it easy, dude. It's been too long since I've seen this loading screen. Um, Take it easy. Take it easy. Oh my gosh, Flux. This wanted poster though. You are demented. I had a sandwich today and it was, oh, was it? What kind of sandwich was it? Um, Welcome back, Heaven Store. Wait, but you need to go stream. Are you not gonna go stream? Who should we date? We went on a date with Damien. That was like extra eggplanty. Was it a goldfish or a mango sandwich? um, Date Joe. Okay, you want me to date Joseph? All right, I will do so. I don't really want to date Joseph though. See how that like backfired on you, Rule? Avocado, spinach, tomato, onion. Oh, I would totally eat that. That sounds great. There's a C. A Rule. You're such a smarty pants. I'm gonna date this Hugo guy because he was nice. I liked him. He's a teacher. He's a high school teacher. Oh, middle school teacher and high school teacher. He likes to read. He's a literary. What else? Tea drinking, miniature painting. I don't know. My glasses. Blindo. Readers. Okay, let's go. He seems nice. Um, Goldfish and mango sandwich sounds good though. Hell, it's at times like this where my username is really accurate. And it's not gonna stream. I don't feel like it. Um, I'm confused because you put Kappa, and this Kappa is confusing me. I can't play a song in the middle of the of this game though, Redline. I navigate to Hugo's dad book page and type out a message. It will play mañana though. Oh, dude, come on. Um, Great seeing you at the barbecue. Want to hang out sometime? Wasn't the barbecue like 2 days ago though? I'm so glad you messaged me, and I definitely want to hang out sometime. But I have a favor to ask. Our class is going to on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones called in sick. Is there any possible way you can come by and replace him? Uh-oh. No, that would be really cool. I think that would be fun, right? Oh, dude, Wookie dude, how are you, man? How have you been? Holy shite. How's it going, man? No stream today, maybe tomorrow. That's what I said yesterday. Oh. I think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accountable for. And they're in middle school, arguably the worst age to be. Yeah, middle school is a little bit rough. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Morning, Amanda. Morning, Pops. Hey, how was middle school for you? Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible. Everyone sucks, no self awareness. It's just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40 plus hours a week, doing long division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day, top 40s pop? Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like? Ah, I thought it was fine. I don't know. My middle school was like fun. All right, Redline, take it easy, dude. I don't know when I'll be back, but I'll be back. Maybe. Okay, Redline. All right, good night, dude. Been great, resting from work. Okay, cool. That's good to hear. I'm happy that you've been great, dude. Um, so you think it sucked, Danny? I don't know. Mine was fine. There was nothing really out of the ordinary for me. I had friends who, no, they all wronged me in some way, shape, or form. They were terrible to me. Really? I didn't have like terrible friends in middle school. Oh, wait, I was terrible to them too. It's all rushing back to me. Middle school was awful. I had repressed it for so long. Dad, did we just have a breakthrough? I think we did. See, middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for. You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? The last field trip I got to go on was the clam chowder factory. That would be good. They didn't even give us clam chowder. What? What? They gave us square pizza at a clam chowder factory. Okay, but I like square pizza though. Is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore? No, it's because Bobby Wellingham threw up into one of the vats of clam chowder, and I'm the only one who saw it happen. Okay, I'm sorry, but what? That's sick. I really like middle school itself, but I hated my middle school self. That poor kid was so angry and emotional. Right, yeah. Yeah. It haunts me. Right, let's leave the story firmly in the past. Yeah, no, that's gross. Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vega sounds like he could really use the help. Plus, you get to hang out with Cool Fish. Oh, Cool Fish. Got it. Oh my gosh. Hey, Torres, what's up? How are you, man? This kid has too much freedom. Why? It's times like this where you snitch. 100% agree with you. 100% agree with you. That's when you should be snitching. Because what the heck? Somebody just threw up into the vat of chowder. Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. An aquarium is not an ocean, buddy. What? Are you worried that a whale is gonna pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole? Right? Yeah, don't you put fear in my heart. Well, do they have penguins there? Yes, they have penguins there. Yes, usually they do. Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of ocean. I sit back down on the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. Does this chick ever go to school? Clearly, it's like a school day, right? Is a penguin a type of fish? I arrive at the aquarium to find that the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddle around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end. Hugo jogs up to me, looking frazzled. She's homeschooled. No, she's not. She goes to school. If she were homeschooled, I'm never there to homeschool her. That doesn't make any sense. Isn't she on a break between high school and college? No. She's in her last year of high school. We already know she doesn't do her homework. Right, because we went to go talk to her teacher, and her teacher said that she was like goofing off, slacking off. Yellow, hey Marcel, what's up? How are you? I'm so glad you're here. Oh, Hugo. It's been a debacle all morning. We're shorthanded, and most of the kids won't stop screaming, as I'm sure you know is the case with all middle schoolers. She's gonna grow up to be a bum. Oh, I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar. I'm homeschooled and it's all on the computer now. Yeah, well, but even regular school is a lot of it is all on the computer now. It's really, really weird. Um, in my senior year, you could take like half of the day off. Maybe that's the situation. Wow, really? I never had that. I didn't get half days in my senior year. Yeah, me neither. I had like my whole freaking 6 periods, dude. Download some education. Great. Well, it's you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids. They're over here. Two teachers with 10 kids? That's not bad. Hugo walks me over to a gaggle of preteens who, honk honk, are all sitting on the ground playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start. I wish every year was ninth grade. Only good year. Ninth grade was terrible for me. I don't like being homeschooled. I have no experience being homeschooled, so I cannot speak to that. Ninth grade sucked because that was like my first year here in the United States, like, permanently here in the United States, and like, so I didn't go to middle school here. So when I got to high school, everybody already knew each other, and I was like, I didn't know anybody. Um, Back in my day, kids went to school 10 hours a day and we walked 12 miles uphill both ways. I was popular in high school. I think if you weren't popular, high school sucks. I wasn't popular. High school was okay. Um, you met all the older boys. If you had a job or had taken all your required classes already, you could take a bunch of free periods. That's how I ended up taking 3 art classes and 2 mariachi classes my last year. Interesting. You had 6 periods? I think so. Yeah, I had 6 periods. And then you could have like 7 because you could have 0 period, which I never took 0 period because who wants to get to school like at 7 a.m.? Um, can you guys put your phones away? All of the kids look up for a moment to stare at Hugo. They then go back to texting. At least they're quiet. Too quiet. These guys are up to something. I can feel it. There's no way they're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school after all. We'll see. So it very much puts more anxiety on my anxiety. I wasn't popular in the traditional sense in high school, but I was respected enough. We had block periods sometimes where we had double length 3 periods. Oh, interesting. We had 6 classes too. I had 8 periods, but the classes were only 70 minutes long. It was kind of dumb. Yeah, but 8 periods would be cool because that way you could like learn more of a variety in terms of topics. I like 8 periods. We had 7 periods, but most people took 6 classes. Right, that was us. We had like 6 plus the 0 period, which I never took. The classes start filling into the aquarium and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each kid. These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, they will be for a grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil. The kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet? Hey. Honestly, it's just busy work so that the teachers can have a moment's reprieve. I think one of the questions asked him to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef. Teacher hacks. I like that. That's pretty smart though. Just think about it. We had 8 classes but block scheduling from Tuesday to Friday, so we only had 6 periods per day. Huh. My snake isn't hiding today. Your actual snake? You have a pet snake? What kind of snake is it? We had 8 periods and I think they were like 45 to 50 minutes. I don't remember the details. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does aquarium have to do with books? That's a good point. We just did a unit on the old man and the sea. Nothing quite like introducing kids to the futile perseverance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays. It gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on, they have a phenomenal selection of tropical fish. While the kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignments, While they text, Hugo and I wander over to the large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long spines. Tigerfish.
Hey.
That right. Oh, lionfish. Wrong cat. That right there is a lionfish. Did you know that their stomachs can expand up to 30 times the size? I did not know. I had to drop out of pottery class on the first day because I couldn't make the little thumb bowl. Man, I wish I had we had pottery class. That sounds like fun. We tried block scheduling for a year or two and it was awful because every class was like 2 hours long. Everyone was dead by the end of each class. You know, and actually it's really bad because your brain it's better to process information when you do like little you're supposed to switch materials every, like, I don't know, something like 40 minutes or something like that, an hour, something like that. You can't concentrate when it's like longer. Why is your upload so bad? Never mind, it was my end. Oh, it's a ball python. Really? Man, how old is it? Like, is it gigantic? Because won't that thing be like gigantic? I thought you were supposed to do one thing over and over, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week for decades. And that's the problem with work. Yeah, we used to have this one teacher who had us do like a different activity every 10 minutes and we learned so much. Yeah, you totally learn way better. We have a python problem in Florida. Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah. I took jewelry making instead, which was less scary than pottery. How come you had all these like cool classes, Moisty? I would totally have taken those classes. How do you win this game? It was a banging sandbox. Oh, there's an ending. You either like hook up with somebody or don't hook up with somebody at the end, I think. I'm pretty sure. You know, the problem is I take a lot of breaks, like talking to people, so talking to chat. He's a baby, he won't get too big, 2 to 3 feet. Oh, okay, so not too bad. You just have to grow up in a rich school district. It's a privilege inherent in the system. Man, really? That's stuff like foundry and electronics, nothing useful like jewelry making. And you guys have like crazy ass classes. If you want to get into jewelry making, you totally should. It's super easy to start and materials aren't very expensive. I have all the materials. I was gonna get into jewelry making myself at one point, so I bought a bunch of materials and I bought the book and I never started it. Their spines are venomous too. I know. That I know. Nature is hardcore.
Oh.
You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here. Hugo points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank. This one. This fish right here. Stonefish. Oh, never mind. The most venomous fish in the world. Oh my god, this is from Stardew Valley! We have a stonefish pond. And they just, like, keep it here. Oh, they're relatively harmless so long as you don't step on them. What happens if you step on them? Tissue necrosis. Ugh! Cool. Nature is wild. Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Oh man, don't try to one-up this guy. It's like trying to one-up like Coco about fishing. Hey, see that fish over there? Why would you want to do that? You don't know anything about fish, don't lie.
Oh.
That one? Yeah, that's the... Blue nose wiggly fish. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah? Did you know that? Paranormal fish trivia? Psychiatric fish trivia? Political fish trivia. He's into... I don't... He's into books, so I guess, like... Politics? I don't know. This fish openly supports the legalization of marijuana. Yes! Oh, yeah! Did you see all those eggplants? I didn't know it was so progressive. Eggplants. Times are changing, man. Me fishing up some means of production for the proletariat. Wait, are you serious? Serious as a heart attack. We're talking fish here. There's no time for jokes. Oh, damn, come on. But it was a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Oh, come on. I was joking. You didn't like my joke. I lost my eggplants. This is why you're single, Kels. We leave the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around a massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Hugo leaves my side to separate kids who started fighting over a Capri Sun. I walk around the room, reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside of the enclosure. After a while, I look around and see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. The ripples in the water cast blue, moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring. Wow. I walked over to join him. Beautiful, isn't it? I'd rather stare at you. We can learn a great deal from Mother Ocean. Are those two sharks kissing? I guess this would give him the eggplants, no? I mean, this is like too, I don't know, too forward, I feel like. And this is why you should go after Robert. He's easy to accidentally sleep with on purpose. A great many mysteries lie in the ocean. It truly is fascinating to be able to observe it in a setting such as this. Eggplants! Eggplants! That's a very astute point, Star. That's right. We stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. If only this was real life. If only real life was like this, wherein like you have three choices, like everything pauses, and then in front of you, you see three choices when interacting with somebody, and it's like multiple choice. And then you pick, and then one of them will be the correct answer, the correct thing to say to somebody. That'll be great. We eventually make our way to the touch tank room. Dude, I love these. These are so great. And when you do good, they throw eggplants at you. Oh, yeah, 100%. You have to, that's how you know that you did good, is all the eggplants that get thrown at you. Which seems to be the only thing the kids are actually interested in. I mean, because it's awesome because you can touch everything. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish. I stand around the edges of the tank and keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs have for my well-moisturized hands. Hugo rolls up his sleeve and sticks his hand in the water. Don't you want to pet some rays, Star? Oh, I think I'm good. I don't really think I should just stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance. Come on, it'll be fun and informative. Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling they will probably bite me and my delicious hands if given the chance. It wouldn't be a touch pond if they bit you. Hello. I have those multiple choice selections in real life. A, nice tits. B, nice ass. C, nice day. D, all of the above. I hope you go with C every time, dude. The snakes have had their barbs removed. Oh, that's sad. The horseshoe crabs only eat little clams and the anemones are perfectly safe to touch. I'm sorry. They removed the barbs from the stingrays in the touch tanks? That's horrible. That's like declawing a cat. That's horrible. This is why Uncle gets all the guys and gals. Against my better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dipping my hand into the cold water. I touch a stingray as it glides past me. See? Not so bad. A for ass, B for bobs. That's right, you messed up there. It feels like fun, slimy leather. That's true. Things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right? I dive my hand back into the touch tank with a renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke at some urchins and feel the hard carapace of a horseshoe crab. My hand brushes against Hugo's as we reach for the same anemone. I pull away blushing. Hugo smiles at me. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish. Sorry, I just get a little carried away sometimes. Wait! That girl over there looks suspicious. Why's that? Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on. Susan, get back here! Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the exit. Wanna tell me what's in the bag? Textbooks? Wanna tell me what's really in the bag? Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think he might need a bad cop. Look, kid. We don't have time for games here. That's an easy 5 to 10 in the clink. I'm not afraid to hit a child. Okay, no. This is like too hardcore. We don't have time for games here. Whatever it is, it goes back into the tank, touch tank, now. You're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do. Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time we won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor. It lands with a wet slap. We stare at it for a moment before it starts to move. Hugo leans down and unzips the backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out and across the floor. An employee swoops in, scoops it up, and places it back into the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside where he was going to die?
I don't know.
Susan, go back to the group. We'll discuss this later. Pulls out a shark. You should have screamed like a coward when it touched you. Cocaine! Yeah, and hands where we can see him. Susan sulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on my shoulder. Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. No, because if you ever go to one of these places, there's always an employee watching. Like, always. Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks, sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plant life surround us. You know what's the best in an aquarium? Those jellyfish tanks. That is like my most favorite thing ever. Look over here. Hugo points to some seahorses gathering at the bottom of the tank. One of them is in the middle of giving birth. What the? That's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth. A low murmur from the students. They just jump back on their phones. Fun fact, male seahorses can give birth and then get pregnant in the same day. That seems very, tough on the body. Yeah, we thought we had it hard. I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. However many thousand of them. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo. It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about the things we don't understand every day of our lives. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. Good point. Oh, good point. Yes, exactly. But I still don't trust the ocean. We'll get there. I almost drowned in the ocean. It was scary. We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. That's the reason why I don't like the ocean, actually. Have you ever seen a seahorse give birth? It looks like a sneeze, but with baby. Yes, it does look like a sneeze. They just go like, and it's like, psh, psh, psh. It's really weird. We finally make our way over to our favorite part of the Arctic exhibit. Do we get to see the penguins? Yes, we get to see the penguins. Hell yeah. Our group of kids run around the exhibits. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. Ugh, that's the worst. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't too bad.
Sweet man,
Hugo suddenly grabs my arm. Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure. Okay, no, that would never happen. Wait, just kidding. It's very bad. Is it one of ours? It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend. I look over to the penguins and see a determined looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight of one of the employees. Over on the side of the enclosure, I see the door to the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked this whole time? We gotta stop her before the staff sees and bans our school for life. Hugo looks around. I'll create a distraction. Hugo runs toward the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room. Everybody, everybody, everybody! I have an announcement! Oh, great distraction, dude. The whole room turns toward Hugo. Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins. Everybody just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run into the enclosure and am greeted by a cold blast of air. Psst, hey. The girl whips around to look at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here. Neither can you. I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy that I just end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl is still laughs at me. Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. What do you mean, contrary to popular belief? Do people believe they are not birds? Hey, Ebing, what's up? So I can understand some confusion when we're discussing the birdness of penguins. I mean, Crow thinks that they're fish, so, you know. Yeah, there we go. Penguins are fish, see? The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing here? I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom. Where are they even going to go? They're gonna live in my closet. Look, I just don't have time to argue about this. We gotta get out of here. Not until I save the penguins. Little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. With some exceptions. So they don't all live in cold climates, if you're splitting hairs here. They just happen to have beaks, but so do squid. But that doesn't make them birds, now does it? Squids do have beaks. Very sharp beaks. Are you a chaperone for the field trip? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Did I mention that they don't fly? The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. Bribe her. I'm gonna bribe her. Squids have beaks in their butt. Try to relate to her. That's not gonna go over well. Lay down the law. No, she's gonna get like beak butt, beak butt, beak butt, beak butt. I will give you $20 right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second. Okay, well, give it to me right now. I reach into my pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Oh shit. Okay, well, I have 12 and some change. Also, here's a button there. There's a button there. Is that enough? Pay me the other 8 later and we have a deal. We move to shake on our arrangement before I suddenly realize there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We're gonna have to block these birds. Okay. Oh shit, block that bird. What am I supposed to do? What the hell? This game is weird. Yeah, get wrecked, birds. Back off, biatch. Dude, hurry up, back off. What do you mean penguin escaped? Where? Shit, I can't get them to back off. Back off! Back off! Ah! Help me! Help me! Ah, shit! Ah, son of a bitch. Ah, what the hell is going on? Abuse! I'm trying to kick the penguin in the face. 7 penguins escaped. I suck! Oh, I'm great. Bribery works. You're beating my friends. Did you see the penguin? Some of the penguin had like money. I just came back, was foraging. Did you find food? Whew, glad that's over. Just in time, too. Looks like Hugo is wrapping up his diversionary penguin speech. And that's why I think penguins are one of the best animals in the world. A few people in the audience clap out of a sense of duty. Everybody starts dispersing. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over. Molly, what were you doing in there? I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega. You realize that the penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You would have had a dead penguin on your hands. Well, it was a thought that counts. No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me. You owe me $8. What? Just, I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan. I suppose that they can compare animal thief notes. You're not off the hook, Molly.
Oh.
Sorry, did you just bribe a child? You can't play by the rules when there's penguins on the line. I think that's okay. I don't want to say that I bribed a child. I'm going to put myself in the correct position here. Listen, man, we've all done dark things in our lives. I'm not the young, bright-eyed youth I used to be. That person believed in a world where you wouldn't have to bribe children to save a penguin. To me, the me today knows different. I only wish I could go back.
Oh.
Let's just get through the day and get out of here. Aw, man. I did bad. I only got one eggplant with him. With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop, and we make our way back out to the school buses. As we leave the aquarium and the kids load onto the buses, Hugo pulls me aside. Hey, Star, thank you so much for helping out today. You're a lifesaver. It was no problem. It was actually kind of fun. Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards? Hell yeah, who doesn't like cheese boards? I love cheese boards. I'm all about cheese boards. There's nothing on our earth more satisfying than a good cheese board. I mean, I wouldn't say nothing on earth, but I'm all about the cheese boards. Great. Well, I gotta go make sure the kids don't steal anything. See you around. Dude, was I supposed to say there's nothing on earth more satisfying than a cheese board? I walk inside to find the house empty. I wonder where the panda's at. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door. What's up? What you up to tonight? Just doing some homework. How was the aquarium? You were doing homework outside? I don't understand. It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin. We've all been there. I had to run in and grab her before any of the employees saw. You got to go into the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us? Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though. I'm surprised he helped complete a covert op. He's usually kind of what? Kind of a stick in the mud? Oh my gosh, Moisty, you're a panda. Sorry. He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. All right, too much adventure for me today. I'm going to rest my eyes. You mean take a nap? There's a difference. You'll learn when you become a father. I mean, there is no difference. Did I do well? I feel like I did not do well. Oh, I did okay.
Just got found.
I dropped one of my 3 water bottles. Oh my gosh, you need to talk to my dog about that. Don't pandas cook penguins and eat? What? No. What? Dadmazon. Hi, this is Steven from Damazon. I'm out front with your delivery. Oh, okay. Yes, I'll be right down. Wait, no, sorry. I need to put on pants first. I can't find my pants, but I'm wrapped from waist down in a duvet. Be cool with that? I can come back tomorrow. No. Wait, I'll be right down. I found some sensible capris. Put on pants. Is this a pants putting on game? Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be a mini game where I have to put on my pants. She said she dropped her bottle, not that she spilled water on herself. That's true. I guess that is different. One day Coco will become a Roo Panda. Not a goddamn chance, Moisty. I got a package. Wonder what it is. Oh, I bet it's that package of socks I ordered. I open the box and start pulling the packing peanuts out. Man, these socks reek. Stinky socks? If someone did gift me a sub and I become unbanned, I'm going to go to his channel and tell him to F off so I can get banned as a sub. You're my water bottle on my arms but didn't spill. Okay, so you didn't spill the water. All right. You're doing a little better than my dog. Oh my god, I went to Costco today and like this guy had he had like a water bottle like this and he was moving the employee he was moving some stuff and like he just I don't know what happened, but like the bottle fell and it shattered and like spilled water all over. And I'm like, oh shit, that sucks. Anyway, that's my Costco story. Why do I need 3 water bottles, you ask? No one asks. Because hydration. But you can refill your water bottles though. Okay, that's definitely not socks. It's butterflies? Oh boy, I almost don't even want to know what Amanda was planning on doing with these. Butterflies? Hey, Amanda, your box of dead butterflies is here. What's up? Are you sacrificing them? What? You ordered butterflies? You can order dead butterflies online? Yes, because my friend ordered dead butterflies to stick on her face for a photography project. Sometimes we'll find like dead bugs on the ground and then she'll pick them up and save them so she could stick it on her face for a photography project. Wait, so these aren't yours? No, but I'm definitely ordering some right now. Okay, love you. Hey, New Pig, what's up? Kels, you could have gone a day without saying Costco in a stream. No, I can't. I always have to mention Costco. I take a look at the box again. Oh, this is addressed to Damien's house. Bring the box to Damien. I should take it over to him. Yes, we're gonna go to his house. I jog over to Damien's house with the box. I pull back his door knocker, but suddenly the door opens. Mr. Kels, to what do I owe the pleasure? Whoa, how did you know I was about to knock? I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah. Anyways, I think this got delivered to my house by mistake. Ah, eggplants! I found a really cool dead bug the other day. It was like a snazzy modern black and white one. Well, you should send it over to my friend's house. She will put it on her face for a photography project. My coworker yells at me a lot because I don't drink as much water as she does, and she says my iced tea is not water, even though I literally pour water into my Yeti bottle and then powder tea. Yeah, but tea is like a diuretic, so it makes you pee and dehydrates you. So you gotta drink like way more tea than you do water. Yeah, like flavored water. I know a lot of people don't like water because it doesn't have a flavor, or sometimes like they don't like the taste of water, which to me makes no sense, but whatever. Get those like flavored powdering. Sugar, but whatever. I had to hide it from my nephew so he wouldn't stab it with a stick. Do the cinnamon challenge in her face to teach her a lesson. Anyway, Costco story. Costco always puts free samples and we were hungry. My friends decided to grab as much free samples but changing our appearance every time we switch. That's terrible, Eeping. Nothing beats cold water. I mean, unless it's cold, then nothing beats hot water. When it's like hot, yes, nothing beats cold water. You just live in Hawaii, so you don't know what it is to be cold. You don't want to drink cold water in the cold. I hand him the box and his face lights up. What a wonderful surprise! I was just about to send a strongly worded letter to the courier service about this. Many thanks. Not to pry, but what are you gonna do with those butterflies? Hello, you know that he has a butterfly collection in his house. Would you like to see? Alarm bells ring in my head. This is how you die, Starkills. We've visited his house before! Damien leads me to his study where he's set up some sort of workstation. Above his desk is a wall of pinned butterflies, moths, and beetles. Oh wow, that's really something, Damien. Yeah, because we commented on this before. I'm quite proud of my little collection. You do all this yourself? Yes, he told you this already. Of course, I find it rather relaxing. How do you... It's simple. Here, let me show you. These aren't ready quite yet. They'll need to be rehydrated overnight so they're easier to work with. I have some over here that are ready to pin. Damien takes a seat at his desk while I hover behind him. He picks up a little triangular paper package and snips off the edge. He pulls out an all-black butterfly and shows it to me. I'm rather excited about this one. It's a turquoise swallowtail. He gently opens the wings, spreading the butterfly out on the table. The backs of the wings are a gorgeous iridescent green color. Oh, and the pigment on this one is so nice too. Anyway, pinning a butterfly is actually very simple. It just requires a delicate touch. First, I'll put a pin through the thorax. Damien slides a pin through the middle of the butterfly and places the butterfly on a piece of styrofoam. He carefully arranges the antenna with forceps and begins placing paper and more pins on and around it. He does this so effortlessly that it's almost hypnotic. Does he have you know, look at the way they drew this. Hydration is important, so I get 3 water bottles, drink them in one night, then refill them in the morning and do it again. Clearly a butterfly fetish. Yes, clearly. And then what? I remove all of the pins and put it on display with the others. A roll of quarter in his pocket? I mean, do you have a front pocket like this? I take a closer look at Damien's collection. One with bright blue wings keeps drawing my eye. That's from Brazil. This one's so pretty. It's endangered. Damien takes it off the wall. Ah yes, that's a blue morpho. One of my favorites too. Is that a butterfly in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? He hands the small frame to me. Here, I think this would look lovely in your home. Well, what am I gonna do with a freaking butterfly? Oh, I couldn't take this. I insist, believe me. I have more than enough. Thank you. If you ever have an interest in pinning some insects yourself, you know where to find me. Haha, I think I'll leave that up to you. I feel like I'd probably break them in half with my butterfingers. I don't like these pinned butterflies because these collectors, sometimes they just are so obsessed with collecting them, they don't realize that these butterflies, some of them are like endangered and you shouldn't be freaking, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I mean, they claim that they're already dead when they send it to you, but that's not true. Is that a butterfly in your pants? 6 water bottles in one day. Holy moly, 6 in one day? You're good. I feel like I'd probably break them with my butterfingers. Nonsense. You have beautiful, steady hands. You would make a fine taxidermist. Am I blushing? Damien walks me to the door and gives me a warm smile as I leave. Do take care of yourself, Star. Thanks for allowing me to share my odd little hobby with you. Do it once, do it right.
You've got dads.
Alright, well, what about, like, rather than, I think I'm just gonna go for one person rather than, like, meet each person once. I feel like that's gonna take forever. You want to meet Joseph? You really want a date with Joseph? But he's like the most, oh my god. All right, we're gonna date Joseph then. But like, he's so, what? He seems interesting. Dude, he's married and he doesn't know that he's gay. Okay, let me see. He likes church and he likes his 4 kids. He likes to play the guitar and he loves his wife. He wanted to be a ship captain, so he likes the ocean. And he likes feel-good movies. He likes reading. Okay, no problem. I don't know if that's interesting. Date Joseph because I love him. All right, fine. We're gonna go date Joseph. His family is a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. I should take him up on his offer to hang. Wait, how do I hang with a priest? I don't go to church. Should I be Jesus-y? I imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not too Jesus-y, a light smattering of Jesus. Will he want me to pray? Is he going to pray at me? Do I have to pray at him? Do you pray at people? Talking to Joseph, huh? Ah! Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that? I selectively ignore it every time you do, Pops. Amanda looks over my shoulder at the screen. Joseph can't read your mind, you know. If you want to talk, just message him. But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favorite Bible passages? Ice cream socials? Khakis? First of all, he's a youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest. There's a difference? You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this. Hello, neighbor. Thanks again for the invite to the barbecue. I'd love to hang out soon if you're not too busy. Isn't that a little too business casual? Fine. Give me the keyboard. I got this. Amanda focuses on the keys. Hi, Joseph. It was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you'd like, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya. The smiley is a nice touch. Almost immediately, I receive a response. What'd he say? Hi, Star. If you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today, and we'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast, so let me know. Man, they are obsessed with baking cookies. He uses a lot of explanation points. I mean, there are 3. I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a tilde. I like to sign my name with a tilde. I'm willing to let it slide this time. I respond back. He's Jim McGreevy, former governor of New Jersey. Sounds like fun. Great. Come on by the house as soon as you're ready. We'll be here. Okay, guess I'm doing this. Save a brownie for me? Nope, I'm eating it all. Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore. Amanda stares at me, I'm blinking. I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops. Oh yeah, back to water bottles. I drink 3 water bottles during the day and 3 while I stay up all night. So basically you're a vampire. You just don't sleep at all. And Dad, please don't be weird about the religion thing. Me? Weird? Never. I need to be doing that, you know. Heavens, like I gotta like be drinking more water too. Sometimes I'll go through the day and like I'll have 1 cup of water the entire day. And then that's when you feel it, like you feel your skin so tight. I make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, Star. I don't sleep ever. But what if they hang up a bunch of crosses or collect those little porcelain babies? What if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner or during dinner over the porcelain babies? Why is he freaking out about it? How many cans of beer? Those count too. No, because alcohol dehydrates you though. Although beer, especially some of this beer, is like pretty watered down. Thank you for the hydrate. I got an extra water bottle. The door begins to creak open. A shadowy figure obscured on the other side. Who's there? Star? The door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph's eldest. What's his name? I only drink pure rubbing alcohol. Hey, oh shit. I think it's Krish. It's Chris. God damn it. Chris, right. Yeah, hi again. I'm Star. I know what your name is. Oh yeah, we met at the barbecue. How's the, Please don't say it. Jesus. What the hell? Chris blinked slowly. Maybe he didn't hear that. You're weird. Is your dad... Before I finish, Chris walks into an adjacent room, leaving me in front of the open doorway. home. This is a great first impression. I mean, what the hell? For a moment, I wonder if I should just go in further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph, he peeks his head around the corner. Joseph peeks his head around the corner. Somebody needs to like read this before releasing the game. Hey, Star, you made it. All right, Danny, have a wonderful night. Take it easy. Good night. Joseph approaches with his arms wide. I'm so glad you came by. Are you ready to bake? Are you ready to bake? I am not. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. That reminds me of the time when I went to a random neighbor's house and we baked jam. We made jam. It was cool. That's the kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in. It was on Facebook. He was like, hey, who wants to help me make jams? And I'm like, I'll come. And then I went. Joseph leads me into a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagined at all. It's actually pretty charming. Look at this little Cthulhu thingy. I believe you've met Chris, who left you outside. Joseph looks like a Chad, but more rainbower. I'm telling you. Chris? Are you going to apologize? Oh, right, sorry. I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy. It's alright. Next time, just be more inviting to our guests, okay? Sure. Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically. Someone steal this kid's Pokemons or what? He looks pissed. Well, I mean, the kid is weird, alright? Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself. I mean, we didn't start off on the best foot in the world. Plus, being the eldest in a big family can't be easy. We try to cut him a little slack where we can. Okay, these are the weirdos right here. Ah, here we are, the twins, Christian and Christy. Say hello, Star. Oh, say hello to Star. Hello, Father. Hello, Star. Kids, come on, dial it back on the creepy twin stick. Creepy twin stick. We should get to baking. Maybe it's better if I don't shift the power dynamic of the creepy nightmare twins. Are you guys going to help us bake? We don't want to bake. Oh, okay. What do you want to do? We have to perform surgery. Guys, we've been over this. Please stop cutting open your toys. Okay, they're going to kill somebody. Christian and Christy run out of the room giggling. After a second of relative silence, Joseph turns to me, grinning sheepishly. You ever have more than one kid, Star? Nope. You should try it. We both start to laugh, but are interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now? Joseph and Mary and their children, Chris, Christian, and Christy. And then there's one more coming too. That doesn't sound good. Christy? No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow and motions for me to stay where I am. Wait here a minute. Joseph rushes into the kitchen. Remember this with Amanda. Half of fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves, and he's got 4. Talk about worry. I take a seat on his surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs. Let me take a look at what he has on the bookshelf. It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. Looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? There's a big stack of what looks like travel magazines. Hyenas of the Serengeti, the underwater, mysteries of the Antarctic, and on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure. Unless this is a Mary thing. Who knows? Next to them are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's covering all the Bible bases. King James, New American Standard, the Bible for Teens. He's a cool youth minister and all. On a higher shelf, there are a bunch of old romance novels. Judging by the wine stains, these must be Mary's. The newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson's Sex Detective. What the hell is a sex detective? The 8th installment in... Wait, this is a series? There's a couple of cool knickknacks on the coffee table in front of me. Hey, a cross. Hey, another cross. This one looks a little different. And a third cross. Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices. There's also a brass thing here. It looks like something a sailor would use to navigate with. I think they're called sextants. They search for the G-spot. Wow, uncle. Wow. Sex. Well, you have this many kids and things are bound to end up on the floor, no matter how hard you try to keep it clean. I spot a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have both arms pulled off several times. It's been stitched back together a lot. The tag says, C+C, of course. Hey, puppy. I sit that down and spot a houseplant. Hey, little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. I spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Wow, this looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. If there's a story here, it's none of my business. It's been a while. I guess I should go in the kitchen and see what's up. Alright, let's go. I walk into the kitchen to find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph. The twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated. Where's Christian? He ran off. Chrissy dips a spoon into the brownie batter and gives it a taste. Dad, it's too sweet. You're too sweet. No, I'm not. You're so sweet, we might have to water you down. With spiders. No, not spiders. Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand. Between the laughing and squirming, I don't know how he's got a hold of her, but that girl is locked in place. The man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes. Save me from the spiders. Spoon duel the Spider King. Renegade option. Let's do a spoon duel. I grab a wooden spoon and point it in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast! Okay, Star the Valiant. Let's see what you've got. You may have defeated me at Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him. Have you come to squash me, knight, or have you merely fallen into my web? I'm no mere fly, Spider King. Now on guard. For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel with the two dumbest looking spoons in the room. Eventually, I strike a killing blow in the visible heart between his arm and his body, and Joseph recoils in horror. Blast! I am defeated! You could never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... I sneak a taste of the brownie batter. The magic! Oh man, that is way too sweet. Christy begins jumping up and down excitedly. Well, I just got drunk dialed by my ex-boss. What a call. Oh my god. Were they trying to hit on you, Milkman? My hero. Chrissy hugs my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit. Oddly, yes. Well, it's an ex-boss, so technically you can date them, I guess. It wouldn't be weird since you don't work for them anymore. My ex-boss tested me today too. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Damn, look at the wine. Back here? Is that what you're looking at? Someone must have told her about my promotion, huh? I'm not much in 55-year-old married guys in Indiana, though. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Hey, wait, do you want to bake brownies with us? Chrissy hesitates and shakes her head no again. Sparkle Pony. Sparkle Pony. Joseph looks confused. You don't want to bake with Dad now? You want to play with Sparkle Pony? Yes. Well, there goes my chances. Okay, go. Before Joseph can even finish his sentence, Chrissy is out the door and down the hall. Ahead. Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting. And that is still way too sweet. So, what made that crash? Egg beaters on linoleum floor. It's my new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-side. Now we're both looking into the batter. It's got a sickly sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout. And I have a feeling Christy had something to do with it. We need a fresh start. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really a baker, but don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter, so we'll probably be fine. Probably.
Excellent.
Yeah, probably. He certainly looks confident. Alright, Star, you've baked a cake from a box before. Once. How hard could it be? Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock. Mario Batali, save me. Joseph and I set to work, cracking the eggs, mixing the things, and then pouring the things according to how we assumed the back of the box would tell us. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies. Phew! Wait. Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose. Wow, Star, way to use those dad skills. I bet you've baked a few box mixes in your time. His nose. Joseph, all we have to do is bring these to the bake sale and voila, duty done. Now help me find Christy. Keep your eye for a pony that sparkles. Joseph, hold still. What? Thumb in position and got it. Joseph's eyes go wide and I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing? Oh, thanks. No problem. In less than a second, I've licked the batter off my finger. It's really good batter. We should find Christy. Yes, we should do that, Star. Joseph quickly composes himself. Alright. She can't be far. You take the delta position and I'll watch your 6. Do you even know what that means?
Nice.
Alpha Tango Sparkle, Roger Roger. Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me. Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today, and while I get Christy, we'll meet you out by the car. Joseph, Christy, and I arrive at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing. Bake sales are great. On a date with Joseph now? Yes, because I wasn't gonna go on a date with Joseph, but Experiment really wanted me to. I think she really wants me to break their marriage, which is kind of sad, but you know, I don't know. I guess it is what it is. He just wants to watch the booty. Wow, this place is packed. Is this packed? There are a few people milling around. Must be a value pack. If you can count the city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as packed. Point. Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel? I want to sell brownies. Okay, let's get set up. I want to see Mom. She's down by the other row of tables, helping out with the another group. Want to go over there and tell her I said hi? Mom! Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Are you into dashing blue-eyed blonde boys, Experiment? Need the homewrecker, exactly. Exactly. Hey, Felicapy, what's up? Thank you. I find his children terrifying. Yeah, as do I. Freaking weird. Does she always run that fast? Oh shit. Something crazy happened. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be. I remember when Amanda was her age, I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds. Yep, great age to deal with. While Chrissy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all of our baked goods on the table and settle in. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods? Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has strong feelings about snitches. See, guys? Snitches get stitches. And go to hell! No, I mean that he blushed when we got brownie mix off his nose. Yes, he did. Does he actually? Joseph shrugs. He eats a brownie. It looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks, little handmade crafts, and other sweets. Oh, someone brought a soft serve ice cream machine. I just drew two. Yes! Soft serve ice cream. I love soft serve ice cream. I still love Joseph in every way and nothing will change that. Kels, do we get to buy those hollows alien stickers soon? I want to put one on my bottle. Yes. Yes. If I can get like my shit together, yes. Darn, I was hoping we could figure out what kind of person Experiment is into. How are we supposed to compete with that? Please, this isn't my first time at the rodeo, the big sale rodeo. There's actually no rodeo here, it's just a big sale. I have never been to a rodeo. I think you and I put together can make one pretty convincing argument for those brownies, don't you? Oh yeah. We high five. If you bake it, they will come. It's not long before we have our first customer. Hey, dude. Oh, he has a really cute daughter. Look at her hair. It's so cute. I love her hair. Hiya. Matt, Carmencita. Carmencita. Great to see you guys out here. Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know, as the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition. Joseph leans close to me. This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. So, what recipe did you use for those brownies? Don't say you used the box recipe. Don't say you used the box recipe. We improvised. I just let the baking spirit move through me, you know? A little bit of flour here, a pinch of salt there. It's sort of like interpretive dance, but with cooking. Interpretive cooking, yes. Yes. You can never make the same thing twice. Every batch is special. There will never be another batch of brownies with the exact flavor sensation that these right here have. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Matt. All right. We'll take two. Actually, we'll take three. Oh, that was an easy sell. I want to put one of... You want to put one on your UFO? You have a UFO, Milkman? I didn't know. I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away. See? Not so hard. Yeah, I'm hot off the good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually, another familiar face pops up. Star! It's Brian. Close enough. Yeah, don't stay too close to me, you freaking one-upper. It's a weather balloon. Can we interest you too in any of our fine sweets and treats? You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies. Do they all have daughters? Well, I mean, he has 2 sons. I think three sons. I think the baby is a son as well. Must resist urge to be competitive. Also, the vampire dude has a son. He has a son. His son's very emo. I bet I could eat 11 brownies. Let the man buy his brownies. Let the man buy his brownies. So we'll put you down for 10? Ha, better make it just 2. One for me and one for Daisy. Coming right up. You excited for youth group movie night, Daisy? Yeah, what's the movie? It's a surprise. Joseph leans over to me. It's The Fast and the Furious. Really? If you think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones. What? Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy. I made sure to give you guys the edges. Clearly the superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph. Okay, I'm sorry, but yes, I agree with that. The edges of the brownie is like the best brownie parts. The edge of the pan. So good. So good. I hate getting the center with no edge whatsoever. The corner is the greatest because then there's only 4. There are only 4. Our 2 customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock. These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job at the church pews in no time. You know what? You are a freak who doesn't like sweets. I don't know what's wrong with your taste buds. Somebody broke them. All garbage, you know what's good all around. The middle, sides, top, or bottom of a nice salad. Ew. I want the middle with the top and bottom sliced off. The ice cream melts nicely into it. No! You just want the cakey part of it? When I make brownies, I save all the edges and share the center parts. So you take all the best parts for yourself? Oh my gosh, pineapple pizza is good all around. Yes, pineapple pizza is good all around. Thin crust pineapple pizza, because then there's like more pineapple than pizza. Wait, what happened to the pews? Ernest spray painted his rapper alias onto them, Young Steinbeck. I would have gone with Young Man in the Sea, but I can respect that. Speaking in ministerial terms, Ernest is hard to reach. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd. Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work.
Hey.
It is, but it's worth it. Thin crust is the best. Thin crust is the best. Thank you, Vi. Thank you. Although sometimes I wish... Never mind. What? It's kind of silly, but... Do you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics, drink fruity blended beverages, fall asleep on a hammock? You know, basically live out a Jimmy Buffett song? Joseph, I think about this every single day of my life. My dream is to live in Margaritaville. That I can agree with, but your choice of toppings. Coco, you know nothing. You know nothing. Jon Snow. I want a pizza that's all crust. My brother-in-law apparently steals the crust off the pizza. My sister gets pissed. Does he like cut the crust and just leave the center of the pizza for people? Thin crust is pretty good, but Chicago style is where it's at. You're talking about like deep dish? I don't like deep dish pizza. Enzio likes deep dish. I'm not into deep dish pizza at all. It sounds crazy, but the typical homemaker life sounds amazing. Cook and clean all day. I'd take the ginger lumberjack. What the heck? Oh, no, because he's a one-upper, dude. I don't like that guy. We make a couple more sales to some more church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig. Craig! Deep dish is pretty good too, but Chicago deep dish takes it too far. I still prefer thin crust. Yep. Still prefer thin crust. He's gonna be a hard sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself, to see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar. Are you sure you're ready for this? We go way back. I got this. Craig jogs up to our table. Oh, he has twins too? What the heck? With Briar and Hazel in tow. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're gonna sell them on brownies too. Man, these girls are like... I don't know. Now I want pizza. Thin crust is the way. Yes, thin crust is definitely the way. It is the way! Probably won't be able to sell to the baby. She's impossible to read. It all comes down to Craig. Hey, bros. Hi, Uncle Joseph. Hi, Amanda's dad. Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies? I don't know. Remember that one time? You can't spell diet without die, tempt him. Remember that one time. I'm gonna do the remember because I want to know the story. Hey Craig, when we were freshmen, remember how our next door neighbors pranked us by switching out our laundry detergent with dish soap and how the washing machine exploded with suds? And then we decided to get back at them by baking brownies for them, but sprinkling high intensity hot sauce into the mix, and then we watched them cry after eating it? I would feel bad, but we had to clean up the laundry room ourselves. Anyway, these brownies are like that, but without the hot sauce. Maybe you should get one more for old time's sake. Craig thinks for a second. Well, the girls just want a game. You know what? We'll take one for each of us. Even River? I'll eat hers. Yes! Ah! Eggplants. Got yourself a deal. That's what I'm talking about. The day winds down and pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Chrissy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair. Boxed mix, huh? Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else than here. Man, she's such a biatch. Oh, hi, honey. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes, which is actually, they're just brownies. Cute and boring and safe. Hey, Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me. What's the rookie doing here? I was just hoping to introduce Star to the rest of the community. Uh-huh. You had a load of this freak show? What? Weird folk is all. Holier than thou types. Don't you think, Star? Mary? Let the kid answer the question. They seem nice. They all seem like they're really excited to help out the church. That's pretty cool, I guess. Mary, can we talk about this later? Huh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep his cool. Can we please talk about this later? Sure thing, honey bear. Damn. This sucks. Mary turns her attention to me. Hand over the cash. Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here. I hand over the cash we've made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so myself. Thanks. Now give me your wallet. What? Give me your wallet. You think this church is gonna fix itself? Mary, I'm kidding. Sorry. I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. Mary leans in and whispers to me. He's really good at it. Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Yeesh. I'm really sorry about that. What's her deal? Wow, what's her problem? She enjoys a good button push. That seemed like a lot of button pushing. Oh, shit. Aw, shit. I should have asked if he was alright. Damn it. That's just how she is. You ready to head out? Joseph and I load the folding tables back into my car. Chrissy nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat. I guess she's just like upset because her husband is gay. I drop Joseph off in front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out of me. Looks like I tuckered you out, huh? I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar. I won't keep you up then. Thanks for helping out today. Happy to do it. Also, happy to eat brownies. Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting and a bit less free labor. And I'm very sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine, really. I know, but first hangout domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me. Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun, promise. I smile. I'd like that. Oh, and one last thing. Joseph tosses a cling-wrapped brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it. Ow! It's the last one. You earned it. Is it a corner, though? Joseph, please, don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope, too late. I'm already walking away. But, bye! Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, brownie. I'll save it for later. I pocket the brownie. This might come in handy down the road. Down the road when? Where? When? Like 5 years from now? What the heck? I step inside to find Amanda doing homework on the couch. Hey, Father Unit. Hi, child. That I'm required by law to care for. I like their relationship. How's homework? It's really fun and educational. Really? How long have you known me for? Right. 5-year-old brownie. Is it a brownie in your pocket? Are you happy to see me? It's a brownie in my pocket, dude. Thousands of years later, mankind finds its last weapon, a cling-wrapped brownie. You just chuck it at people's faces. How was the bake sale? Good. I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman. 5 years later, someone will reveal their fetish for old brownies. Would a 5-year-old brownie be all crust by that point? That's a good point. That's a good point, Milkman. It'll be even better. Glad to hear. So what? Were there any extra brownies? Or did you maybe sneak one? Or I think for a moment I realized that I still have the brownie that Joseph gave me. This would probably do better in someone else's stomach than mine. Heads up. Wait! I hurl the brownie towards Amanda. It hits the wall behind her and falls on the ground. Damn, you should have like hit her in the face. Nice throw. She scoops it up and smiles at me. Thanks, Pops. Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County? What the hell? I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark. He did. I sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. It is the 5-second rule, yeah. Awesome. Do I get a cozying up? I feel like I did really good here. Angry about weather. I'm pretty confident. Except for the Mary thing. Hey! Oh, because I like upset him about like when I asked about Mary. Damn.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright. Hey buddy, so I have a favor to ask. Robert invited me over for dinner, and I know it's kind of a faux pas to invite another bro, but I've known the guy for years and I still can't get a good read on him, and I know it's gonna be super awkward if I go by myself. Will you please come with me? I love food. I especially love food that's free. But maybe he's trying to sleep with you, Craig. Maybe he's trying to sleep with you. And I don't know why you're so sweaty over cooking, but sure. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you. Okay, I'm sorry, but you're not supposed to be using this emoji right here. He wants you to come with him. Say yes. Oh my gosh. I really hope that's a sweat of relief. I don't think he knows what this emoji means. Also, that's what Robert wants to do. So... that doesn't sound too bad. I could definitely go for free food, but why is Craig being so apprehensive? Does he know something about Robert that I don't? I hurry up and reply before my dad brain can work itself into a paranoia spiral. Hey dude, I'm down. Thank you. Craig and I decide to meet up before heading over to Robert's place. Robert's gonna expect a threesome now. Last time, I gave him blue balls, so, you know. Craig's waiting for on my porch, bottle of wine, white wine in hand. Star, boy, am I glad to see you. Likewise, man. Classy of you to bring wine. Wait, what does it mean? I don't know emojis. Pepe hands. Will they be making spaghetti? Yes, they will be making spaghetti. I don't Oh, it's not wine. It's sparkling apple cider. Robert literally has a wine cellar, so I think he's good. I love sparkling apple cider. Oh my god. Martinelli's is legit so good. So good. Wow. Or at least I think he has a wine cellar. I'm genuinely unsure if he was telling the truth or not. I can never tell with him. Thank God it's not just me. I never know. He's so deadpan about everything. I usually just laugh it off, but man, that guy's an enigma. We start walking over to Robert's house. Does Robert even know how to cook? I have sincere doubts about whether he even knows how to shave properly or iron his shirts. I feel like you learn to cook after you learn those two first. He was inviting you over for dinner, dude. And then now you're bringing me with you? Hello? One time, I saw him grab a hot dog from a trash can. I mean, it was at the very top of the trash can, like sitting above it, but still, if we were on trial, I think the jury would define that as in the trash. In his defense, it's definitely I've definitely considered grabbing food from the top of the trash before. Okay, no, that's what? No. Well, yeah, I think we've all considered it, but the difference is that Robert actually did it. True, maybe he's the enlightened one. Maybe we're holding ourselves back. But it's in the trash. Is it touching other trash? If it's touching other trash, it's trash. We arrive at Robert's house and ring the doorbell, but the doorbell won't chime. I'm sorry, where does he live? In the middle of the street? Must be broken. Craig knocks on the door a few times. I mean, the planet is super polluted. We basically live on a trash ball. Well, but I mean, But your food isn't touching this said trash ball. Well, that's not true. Before it became your food, it was touching said trash ball. Since when does Robert have a dog? I don't know. My BFF's mom took an ice cream cone that her grandson threw into my friend's recycling bin. My friend was horrified. I don't know. That's weird. I can hear Robert just inside. 1 second. This is uncharted territory, Star. What if he's the one making barking noises and there is no dog? Don't say that. We're not even inside yet. Finally, the door opens. Robert looks a little surprised to see me. Star, didn't know you'd be tagging along.
I don't know.
Did Craig not tell Robert I was coming? Come on, Craig. I can leave if there's not... No, it's fine. Come on in. It's a little bit messy, dude. We enter Robert's living room, which is surprisingly really nice. Super messy, but still nice. Make yourselves at home. We can still hear barking from the other room. I didn't know you have a dog, Robert. Oh yeah, that's Betsy. Have to put her up when guests are over. She'll calm down in a bit. That liquor shelf. Yeah. What kind of dog is she? Pitbull. Rescued her from a dog fighting ring a few years back. She hates strangers. If I let her out right now, I would probably have to take you both to the ER. The hell? Craig and I make eye contact. He raises an eyebrow at me. Oh, okay. Anyways, dinner should be ready in a minute. Hope you guys like osobuco. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Osobuco is freaking amazing. Amazing. Robert leaves the room, presumably to go to the kitchen. Craig leans in and whispers, was the dog fighting thing real or was he kidding? Can we be in the middle of Robert and Craig's sandwich? I don't know.
Nice.
What's osobuco? I don't know.
Oh.
Did he make up that word? Until I have osobuco in front of me, we can only assume so. We sit in silence for a second, taking in Robert's living room. What if Robert is a bad cook and poisons Craig and you? Are we about to get sawed?
Nice.
Nah, usually you wake up in those situations. We voluntarily walked into this one. Robert finally walks into the room, carrying 3 paper plates of steaming food like a waiter. Paper plates? I don't have a dining table. Don't trust them. So we're eating here. Okay, I'm sorry. Who doesn't trust a dining table? That doesn't even make any sense. Also, I don't have real people plates. Real people plates. Hope that's okay. Okay, so we're eating osobuco on paper plates at the coffee table. Robert sits place in front of us on the coffee table. I still can't tell what it is. Like, looks like meat, maybe lots of sauce. I can make out some vegetables. I think that might be rice, but it could also be pasta. Guess there's only one way to find out. That apartment looks sanitary. I take a bite. Oh my god. I take another bite. The medley of flavor in this dish is amazing. The meat is so tender and the risotto, I think that's what it is so creamy. Oh look, Vi is playing Dead by Daylight. Vi, you're playing Dead by Daylight. Robert, this is really incredible. You cook this? I fished it out of a dumpster behind the restaurant, or at least I think it was a restaurant.
Nice.
Can you believe people just throw this stuff away? I almost gag. I'm kidding. I look at Craig, who looks wary, but still has his mouth full. He gives Robert a thumbs up. Glad you like it. Where did you learn how to cook like this? Worked at a restaurant in Spain for a hot sec. Is he messing with us? I decided to play along. You lived in Spain? After I dropped out of college, I went backpacking through Europe, crashing on couches, sleeping in hostels, wherever, totally broke. Worked a couple of odd jobs wherever I could to scrape together some cash. One night, I'm eating dinner at this little restaurant just outside of Madrid. I go to pay and realize I spent the last of my money on booze the night before. I'm in the middle of ditching when the manager catches me and puts me to work in the kitchen. Long story short, they ended up liking me so much they offered me a job. Why not, right? started living with some distant relatives on my ma's side. Over the course of 2 years, I worked my way up from busboy to sous chef. Learned a lot. Craig and I wait for the punchline. What night watchman did he swindle to get back to the States? Who did he con in the game of poker in the back room of a speakeasy for safe passage in the crew quarters of a cargo ship? Anyway, I still love to cook. I don't know what's real anymore, but this food's so good. I kind of don't care. That's amazing. It really is. To be totally honest, I wasn't exactly expecting gourmet cooking here, especially not served on paper plates. I don't care about presentation. If the food is good, it should speak for itself. That's true. That's true. Manda Panda. Manda Panda? Isn't that my daughter? Are you my daughter? Thanks for that follow. If the food is good, it should speak for itself. This osobuco is screaming for itself, and paper plates are just as good as regular plates if you double them. Hey, is it bad if I ask for seconds? I don't know if you can. I don't know if you have you're gonna. Does he have seconds? Help yourself, but save room for dessert. I mean lemon berry savarin. I don't even know what that is. That's why Instagram is the main channel. Who cares about the overlays and stuff as long as the content is okay? Whatever, Flux. Whatever. Menda Panda. I'm a panda. Well, aren't you just full of reckless over to me? Surprises. Oh my god, you just turned yourself into a panda. You bet I am. You can come over for dinner anytime, Craig. What about me?
Nice.
I'm gonna go get seconds. Me too. He said you can come over for dinner anytime, Craig, but then he didn't say that to me. Rude. Robert is still salty about the blue balls. Clearly he is. Clearly he is. After consuming way more osobuco than my body could handle, and then really ensuring a later food coma with a generous serving of whatever savarin was, Craig and I decide to head out. He's scared you're doing it again. Thanks for coming. I'm making an attempt to be more social. Well, we're always happy to stop by if you want company, especially if there's osobuco involved.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I don't know. When I was young, I found some white supremacist postings on the glass of a public store. I called it out and had it removed. I think the guy who put it up was giving me the stink eye the whole time. That's awesome, Plugs. Can you actually get full from osobuco? Yeah. Yeah, because like there's also other stuff. Cause yeah, it's served with like other stuff. I mean, granted, there's just a gigantic bone in the center, but like, oh my god, the marrow of the bone is so good. I love bone marrow. Bone marrow, I haven't had a good oxtail, like there's a place here that serves pretty good oxtail, but my mom's oxtail is so good, and I haven't had that in like years and years and years. I like to make risotto alla milanese with it. Yeah, risottos are great. Great. I'm gonna come over, okay, Coco, next time you make it. All right, who are we gonna date? Who are we gonna date? Are we trying to like break up Joseph's marriage? Is that what we're trying to do? Is that like the objective of this game? I think my favorite so far are Joseph, Damien, and Craig. Joseph, Damien, and Craig. I don't get why people would push out their hurtful agendas on others. Yeah, I don't know. That's how people are. All right. What about Matt? I like Matt. But didn't we date Matt? Matt was the first person we dated. See? 1 heart. Oops. How do I go back? Break up the marriage. All right, I'm gonna break up the marriage. I don't know how my problem and not my time being wasted on hurting others. All right, let's go. Let's see how his marriage is. Who do we hate? We should date them, get their hopes up, and then crush their heart beneath our feet for revenge. Adam Bryan has a really good design. Definitely not the vampire. Screw Edward. I mean, but he's nice though. I have the most points with him. We just don't like the guy who like one-ups you. And then his daughter one-ups you too. Like that's just ugh. I hate people who one-up people. Ah. It's been a long day of clipping coupons. Looks like there's a sale of box brownie mix. I wonder what Joseph's up to. Perfect. Date Brian, get him super into you, and then break up with him. I mean, but that's just mean. Poppy! If you get 100 coins, you get a 1-up. I don't think... Well, yeah, that's true. Different type of 1-up, but yes. I should see if he wants to hang out. Or if he wants to go to the store with me and use these coupons. Looks like he's online. Hey, Joseph, wanna hang? Takes a moment for Joseph to respond. Star, hope you finally recover from your brownie-induced coma. And I know I promised you a fun hang, but tonight I'm actually chaperoning a youth group mixer. Amanda's invited, of course. If you're not doing anything, you should come. Oh, that sounds nice. And be a chaperone with me because I need the help. Again, another chaperoning event? That's nice. I think for a moment, I'm a little bummed out, of course. I suppose I just wanted some me and Joseph time. Maybe to get to know him a little better. Only have that the guy types faster than me. What the heck? My friend needs my help. I type back. Buddy, if you need me, you got me. Just tell me where I need to be tonight. Joseph lets me know the details. It starts pretty soon. I should get ready. Paragraph in 1 second. I knock on Amanda's door and peek in. Hey, Amanda. I'm about to head out. Where are you off to? Are you gonna go extreme couponing? I'm actually gonna go chaperone this youth mister dance thing that's happening at Joseph's church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you. You know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make some new friends. That's a good attitude. But I'll have you know that I'm mostly doing this for the potential of free food. You know what? Free food potential is always great. Also, I tried extreme couponing for like a month, and it is literally the most time-consuming thing ever. And you can literally only do this if you're a stay-at-home mom because it just takes so much time. I mean, that is so much to type in such a short period of time. Who knows how fast he's typing? I guess he's really good with his hands, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. I feel like this isn't how men act in real life. I mean, but they're like... Well, I don't know. Why not? Just get a 1.5% to 2% cashback credit card and skip the coupons. Dude, no, Flux, you don't understand. Like during that time, I was going to the grocery store, buying stuff, and then getting money back. So I would walk out of there with groceries and money. Didn't pay for anything. Groceries plus money back. It's crazy. But it takes too much time. Thank you, Amanda. You get 4 daughter points today. My sisters did couponing and they got money back. Yeah, like it's crazy. Can I trade them in for daughter lava lamp? Sorry, you only have enough for daughter spider ring or some of those daughter plastic jumpy frogs. I like those things. They try their hardest. It's inspirational. We arrive at the church to find that nobody's there. There are decorations and balloons and banners and everything, but no youths. Okay, but that's because you have this weird Jesus is coming banner, and also it's coming is spelled with a U. Which is really weird. I've been to a couple dances in my life, and not that I want to paint myself as some sort of dance expert, but generally dances require people. And those people need to be dancing. That's true. All of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled. You're here! I need your help! Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging above the church doors. It reads, Jesus is coming. Yikes. Well, that's certainly a thing. God made all things, Amanda. Except for the banner. Ernest made that. I genuinely can't tell if he meant that maliciously or if he just can't spell good. You know what God also does? Forgives. He forgives teenagers, and he never ever breaks their box mods. Are you going to break Ernest's box mod? No, Amanda, that would be a sin. I think it's the one right after sloth. Star, I need your help getting this down before anyone sees it. I can swing that. Amanda, can you help? Physical labor, huh? Amanda begins rapidly scanning the mostly empty room, looking for an escape route of her own. I have to go set up the food. The food's already set up. I'm gonna do a final inspection pass on the food to make sure it's up to code. I'm gonna eat your food. Amanda's blown away before myself and Joseph could get on the... Okay, I like how Gigi just says I'm gonna eat your food. Okay, I wouldn't date someone who is super heavy on religion, to be honest. Can't you just draw the top part of the O? Yes, it seems like you could just draw the top part of the O. Ooh, she can really book it when she wants to. Her father was a giant pair of legs. I dated some giant arms once, but it turned out they were alright. You must have been devastated. It was Armageddon. Huh. No, I get it. I'll workshop it. There is a gem in there somewhere.
Excellent.
I'm really glad you're here, Star. Are you enjoying my company, or did you just lure me out here for my strong arms and height advantage? A little of both. It's always something with you, Joseph.
Yeah.
Something handsome and pious? You're not that pious. Debatable. You're just alluded to breaking a child's vape pen. I would have lost the debate. You ready to do this? Let's make some magic happen. Magic isn't real, Star. God said that. God was also a bush one time. True. Joseph and I grab a stepladder and walk over to Ernest's banner. That turd Ernest had one final trick up his sleeve. Looks like a nightmare is stapled and taped 6 ways to Sunday. Any ideas? What happened to your strong arms and height advantage? Ah, right. I forgot about those. But I realized my oversized dad fingers are far too large to even leverage on the tiny staples. You got a hammer I can use to pry these off? Star, this is a church. We get a little nervous around hammers. What about just cutting the friggin' thing down? I don't understand why this is so difficult. And nails. I'm kidding. We just don't have a hammer. But we have to hurry. The youths will be here any moment, and I'll never hear the end of it if we don't fix this. I love how they call kids youths. Don't. Wait, I have an idea. I run to grab the marker that Ernest used to draw this thing and jump back on the ladder. We can't get it down, but we can send a different message. I only got one shot here. Let's do this right. Okay, none of the above. Why not just... Jesus is cumin. Yes, Jesus is a spice. I don't understand why not just C-O. What about the O? How about the O? I'm able to turn the U into an A and an L somehow. It's a little tight, but it works. Oh, well, at least I got some eggplants. Well, that's true, I guess. Bask in his calming presence, Joseph. Relax. Crisis averted. The cumin, the coriander, and the holy saffron. Let's just hope the youths don't notice. Joseph checks his watch. The DJ should be here right now. Just then, the door swings open and a man struts in with his DJing equipment. Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly when to play the Cupid Shuffle. Hey, I am not Evan. Evan sold all of his DJ equipment to backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him. Spin Master Quinn. I do envy him though. What I would give to drop everything and start over. Haha. Are you alright? Alright, I'm better than alright. I'm DJ Spin Master Quinn. He sighs heavily. I usually do trivia nights, but I moonlight on the ones and twos to give myself a sense of purpose in life. Is he okay? Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of fun songs that you will like that won't inspire impure thoughts or tempt them to the dark side, right? The DJ thinks for a moment. Believe me, buddy, I got what you need. Okay, great. I'll let you get set up. The DJ leaves. I don't think he's gonna be doing this, be playing the right songs. Let's keep an eye on this one. Yeah. He sounded like he was just gonna play Creep by Radiohead on repeat. After some time, kids from the community start filing into the dance hall. Some of them seem to notice our sign hack, but they don't seem to care. Most of the kids group off into tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances at the other group of teens. Man, I do not miss being a teenager at social functions. Hey, party people! Everyone in the room turns their attention to the DJ. DJ Spin Master Quinn coming at ya with the sound that people want. We're off to a good start. This next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say yeah! A few half-hearted yes echo through the crowd. Alright, he sighs again. Man, it's been a heavy couple days. This next one's actually just for my wife, Sandra. I hope we can work things out, my little honeysuckle vine. The DJ begins playing Creep by Radiohead. What the hell? Amanda sidles up to me, Pete's in one hand, punch in the other. Creep, huh? Bold choice for a youth group. Let's see where he goes with this. After the song finishes, he plays Creep again. Is the teacher crying? You want to watch the kids closely, really closely? If you watch the kids really closely, you can catch them cringe every time Tom York swears. There they go. Maybe we should do something about this. Joseph runs up to us. He's killing the vibe! They're listening to swears, sad swears! We have to do something! You guys should try to give him a pep talk. Maybe work up to Everybody Hurts by R.E.M. or at the very least, No Rain by Blind Melon. You want to help us cheer him up? Actually, I just saw my friend, Frederico. He's from Latin. I didn't know you were taking a Latin class. I'm not. So he's from the country Latin? Yes, it exists. Don't Google it. You can go, Amanda. It's fine. And she's gone. Joseph and I make our way to DJ booth where Spin Master Quinn is having a quiet cry. Hey, bud. Hey, my dudes. How's the party jamming? It's, not. I'm sorry, fellas. Just taking a moment to find my groove. Gotta play these sad tunes to properly appreciate the bangers, right? I don't want to, like... these are not very good answers. If I tell him that that's not how DJing works, he's gonna feel sad about himself. If I tell him to shut up, he's gonna feel sad about himself. If I tell him to play the booty bumpers, I think homeboy is not gonna be okay. Booty bumpers is a perfectly good answer. No, I don't think so. Jesus will not be pleased. I feel like Jesus will not be pleased with booty bumpers. I'm not quite sure if you're supposed to shut up and play the hits. That's not how DJing works. That's not how DJing works. That's not how DJing works. Jesus is coming. No, experiment. Jesus is calming, okay? And Jesus is cumin. Jesus is calming. All right, I'm gonna like tell him to play the hits. Listen, bud, if we don't get some clean top 40s pop in here, the room is going to dissolve into a state of anarchic despair. We need the goods. We need those tasty jams. I can play Johnny Cash's cover of Hurt. Does that count? Now listen to me and listen good. You're gonna sit here and play the cha-cha slide, wobble, and Gangnam Style over and over again until these kids' ears bleed. Oh, I picked the right one! Eggplants! Hey, buddy, if it's problems you're having with... Joseph leans in close to me. What was his wife's name again? Shit. I didn't pay attention. Sandra? Was it Sandra? What was his wife's name? Sandy. Susan? Susan? Sandra? Sandy? Shit. This is what happens when you don't pay attention. I'm gonna go with... Hey Susan. This is it. Hey Sandy. Hey Sandra. I don't know. Sandy? I'm gonna go with Sandy. You never remember people's names. Yeah, I don't. I want to go with Sandra, but I'm gonna pick Sandy. Damn it. If you're having problems with Sandy... Ah! I should have gone with my gut. Should have gone with my gut. See, this is why you always go with your gut. Ah. I can help you too. I do counseling. It's my job here. Sandy could pass as a nickname for Sandra though. Yes, I know. How come he didn't accept it? I got the eggplant, but I destroyed it with the grr. It's my job here, and I'm very good at it. Oh, I don't know. I can tell you that you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead on repeat unless they're really going through some tough times. Trust me, I know. Joseph places a hand on Spin Master Quinn's shoulder, who immediately collapses into Joseph's embrace, crying quietly. There, bud. It's gonna be okay. Thank you. I'll put on some dance hall anthems. You're the best, Spin Master Quinn. With yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I return to the dance floor, where Amanda's waiting with an ice cream cone. I wonder if I'm gonna have another chance at some eggplants. Does the only bad endings extend to this channel also? I mean, but you know, my dog got bad ending. She didn't get to sleep with anybody. They have ice cream here. Good work, Amanda. How's it looking though out there? Well, for dance, there's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail though. This is a disaster. I didn't even start at this channel, Hollow Knight. That's true. Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream, top notch. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Star. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not gonna make you stay here for the train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. We can... I suddenly realize what we have to do. Amanda, get out of here. I don't think you're gonna want to be here for this or be seen with me after this. Oh God, you're not going to... I throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll get right back with Joseph. Just remember me as I am right now, not as what I'm about to become. Amanda nods. Nice knowing you, Pops. She runs out the door. I think she was playing Hollow Knight when I first started coming to this stream. That and Jackbox. It was I don't know why you came in for Hollow Knight though. It's so weird. Joseph, I'm for Dream Daddy forever celibate. I'm gonna turn it up on the dance floor. With luck, we can get these youths into it as well. Are you in or out? I played in a different stream and wanted to play again. Oh, Jackbox? Okay, that makes sense. Joseph stares at me. He knows what has to be done as much as I do. I came in for Jackbox and Life is Strange. Was it? I mean, Jackbox does attract people. See you on the outside because like there's no other place to play it. If you don't have like, I don't know. If your IRL friends don't want to play it, then there's nobody else to play it with. You gotta play it on Twitch. See you on the other side. Joseph and I walk out onto the dance floor. In the middle of the room, the youths all stare at us, unsure of what we're doing. Time to get our groove on. Let's start them off easy and work our way up to more technical stuff. Oh my god, are we going to start with the lawnmower, roll the dice, the worm? Okay, the worm is too difficult. I think the lawnmower, it's like this, right? I don't know what roll the dice is easy. All right, we're gonna roll the dice. I pull out the classic handshake and dice throw to the music. I'm a little offbeat, which is to be expected of any dad, but I think this is a nice baseline to work from. Joseph follows along, follows along, bopping his head to the beat. Simple but smart. That's good. I came in with a rage. That's true. I played once with y'all with Buckcat's account because she had to do something. Yes, I remember that because she was in the middle of it and then she's like, "Oh, my sister's gonna take over." No, he follows along. I look around. Well, it looks like we've got everyone's attention. All right, Star, let's turn up the heat. Running Man, sprinkler, shopping cart. I don't know what the shopping cart is. I'm gonna go with the sprinkler. I kind of like the sprinkler. I pull out the classic hand behind head, pointed finger out. I point at and make direct eye contact with several of the youths in the room. I think that makes them feel uncomfortable, but I push past it. Joseph understands. We must water the lawn. We just came off the end of an imaginary drought and the grass is dying. Don't worry, imaginary grass, we got you. I look around to the youths. They're getting into it. Nice work, but we'd better pick it up or they'll lose interest quick. The Cabbage Patch, the windmill, or the hammer slide. Shit, I don't know these. I think the Cabbage Patch is... The windmill is too crazy. We'll do the windmill. What are all these things? They're dance moves. Oh my gosh, Milkman. They're dance moves. I think the windmill. Uncle would know. I've seen breakdancers do this, so it shouldn't be too hard. I drop to the floor and try to spin my legs around. I'm sure this does not look appealing. That doesn't look appealing. I look around to the youths. They are not appealed. They're not looking too lively yet, but we can still turn it around. But the windmill is... Okay, moonwalk, butter churn, attempt twerking. No. Let's do the moonwalk. We'll do the moonwalk. Can't be that hard. Hammer time was the way to go. I start sliding my feet backwards. I can't tell if it looks good or bad, but I think these kids have seen enough people doing moonwalks that they understand the general concept. Joseph makes a moonwalk attempt as well. Surprisingly, dude pulls it off flawlessly. I look around to the youths. They're cheering. All right, time for the big finish. Ah, crap. Attempt an unrehearsed backflip. No. Lift Joseph up. Dirty Dancing style. Death drop. I don't think I'll be able to do the death drop because that's kind of a difficult move. But I think I'm gonna do the Dirty Dancing style because that's just amazing. I approach Joseph and motion that I'm about to lift him. Are you strong enough to do that? I don't know. Without regard for human safety, I summon all of my might and lift Joseph above my head. It isn't quite Dirty Dancing, but Joseph is a good sport and spreads his arms while I spin him in a circle. Dude. I look at the crowd. They seem to love it. I look around the room to see if we've convinced any of the youths to come dance. Nothing. Just a bunch of kids staring at us. I guess we didn't capture their hearts with the magic of dance. One of the kids yawns. Shit. I suck! Well, we gave it our best shot. I thought they were cheering for us. I don't understand. I'm gonna have to organize some sort of game so they don't start making out with each other. Thanks for coming, Star, but I should take it from here. Damn, what a failure. I'm a failure. I'm not a very good dancer. I'm not a good dancer. Damn, worst one yet. How am I supposed to break their marriage if I keep getting like a horrible score with him? Only 384 dad points. I know. It's been a long day and yet I'm not quite ready to sleep. Usually when I feel this way, I mainline investigative TV until I pass out. But tonight I feel like it would just make me antsy. I decide to take a relaxing stroll. Kelsey will never be a dancing queen. I know why. After a bit of wandering, I find myself passing by Jim and Kim's. Being of legal drinking age and sound judgment, I decide to stop in. Or are we gonna get that guy again and maybe we could sleep with him this time? Typically, I try to limit my consumption of alcohol to set a positive example for Amanda, but I also feel a responsibility to play a role as a social agent in our community. And a watering hole such as Jim and Kim's is the perfect place to do it. Also, I desperately need a beer. Break up his marriage by dating his wife. Jim and Kim's is lively tonight. The patrons are milling about, and even Neil seems to be having a good time. Coming here was a good idea. As I reach to collect my beer, I see Mary at the end of the bar. She's not semi-ironically throwing herself all over anyone. In fact, she's alone. She looks so sad. A pang of guilt shoots through me. Does she know? Is this because of me? Am I a homewrecker? I guess I'm gonna say hi to her. This is a dream, mommy. Break up his marriage by adopting his daughter. No, his daughter is a freak. I decide to say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. Take a seat anyway, and she finally notices me. You. Okay, this was maybe not the best idea. Hey. Having fun with your new best friend, Joseph? He's a great... I'm so glad. I'm happy for you, too. Mary, I'd never accuse you of anything uncouth, Star. You're just having an innocent, very platonic time with my husband. A supportive friendship. You're a good friend, aren't you? I'm there when he needs me, Mary. Unlike some other people in his life. So you're an expert on my marriage now. Oh, shit. Oops. It doesn't take an expert to see that you two are miserable. I'm not trying to be an expert on your marriage. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be confrontational now. I'm just gonna go for it. Then what does that make you? We were miserable a long time before you started poking into our business, buddy boy. Don't come around thinking you're some paragon of empathy just because you got involved where you're not welcome. Mary takes a long sip of her drink. This was a mistake. You know, you're really not his type. I'm surprised. Mary pays her tab and strides right out of Jim and Kim's without looking back. Wow. Oops. No fight, no fight. She's mad though. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on her door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now! Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it! I'm curious. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away! Gonna keep prying. Amanda, get out! Okay. I quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. Damn it! I just want to know what happened, okay? I want to know. Wow. What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess she wasn't before. She definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. She's disappointed you didn't do the death drop. I should have done the death drop, you're right. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on in school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oof. Okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing ever happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decide that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things work. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah, I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just whatever it is, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy.
Oh, no.
Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting has set by now. Ta-da! Dad, it took me, sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. Aw, that's so sweet. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over. And this is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big old hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. So it's really stupid. What is this whole thing? I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just, I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I guess just start from the top. So, you know how Emily R is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. The best friend.
Yeah.
Ah, you got it. Wow, proud of you. Oof. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P, and I just thought it was all in my head for a while. But then I found out from Rosie M that both of the Emmas, Grace, and Noah all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night, and they all told me they were busy studying for Calc AB final. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah, and that's a thing. What? Whoa. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them, but the party thing because I didn't want to start drama. So I just kept quiet and keep going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable. I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. Oh my god, this is so sad. What the hell? What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because, of course, she does. And Emma R just like glares at me. Grace, nothing's coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the. I don't know. The gossipy one? I know! Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed. I just wanted to get out of there. So I left without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and I immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R asking how long the Noah thing's been going on. And sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? What did Emma R say? Oh, okay, get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out the phone and reads word for word an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental health well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I am trying my hard. No, you stupid! They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on read. And then, wait, left me on read. What's that? Oh, like she saw my message and didn't reply. And I know because there's a red receipt. I don't know what a red receipt is, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. All right, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. Dude, this is horrible. I feel so bad for her. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everybody dropped me, half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyway, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow, I know it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. I mean, I'm sorry, but all three of these are like true. So I don't even know what to pick here. I'm gonna go with real friends don't do that. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. You really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that with their friend. It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I look down at the table. Did we just eat the whole cake? Holy shit! You ate half the cake? Each? Yes, we did just eat the whole cake. Oh, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yeah?
Ah.
Thank you. You're always welcome. Love you, Amanda. I love you too, Dad. Oh, that was so sad. That was so sad. Oh my god, Craig. What do you want, dude? Hello, Amanda's dad. I'm sorry, but you know my name. She needs new friends. She does need new friends. Perfect way to end the stream. Yeah, it is. I am probably going to end stream right now. My heart hurts from this. I know, but I'm gonna read this other thing with Craig so that we don't end it completely on a sad note. We're gonna end it on my dating. It's me, your friend, Craig, who loves sports. I mean, I know who you are, dude. I have nice and smart children who are good at computers. Oh man, great to hear from you, buddy. What's up? I'm still strong. What the? Strong. I'm strong. Huh, don't I know it? Say, I've been reading up about whey protein. You use that at all? I figure it'd help me develop a bit more muscle. Yes, I know what that is. My children are having a tea party and they wanted to invite Amanda, but we can't find her on here. You're also invited. Physical invitation to follow. Cool, I'd love to come. I'll let Amanda know. Thank you, Amanda's dad. Okay. His kids. His kids got on the freaking on his account. What the hell? I mean, but honestly, like, why would you not be suspicious when your friend is calling you Amanda's dad? It's funny how your character doesn't know what red means, but you're texting to other. It's weird. With the tea party, we are gonna go to the tea party. So we're gonna attend the tea party, but we're gonna end the stream, and then tomorrow we can actually go to the tea party. So I'm gonna save right here. Save. And this is where we stop, guys. Tea party time tomorrow. Tomorrow, tune in for more tea. Sip sip. I need a tea. I need a tea emote. Tea sipping emote. That's what you were requesting, my dog. Or like a juice box. Were you requesting juice box or tea?